Hey guys, welcome to this new video, and in this video we will build and install all the controls for the dual engine setup across buggy. So stay tuned. So to start things off with, this is like just a base model of a pedal, and it has to look something like this. This is an already finished roller pedal with these two aluminium parts. So this was a 40mm aluminium strip which was cut to the right shape, drilled 4 holes in it and tapped those 4 holes. Then I drilled 2 holes in the pedals and mounted it straight to the actual pedal. And then this bracket to hold like the throttle cables in place was made of the same aluminium strip, which was cut to the right length, drilled some holes, tapped some of those holes and bent it using my best precision tool, a rubber hammer. Who would have thought? And with these steel parts painted black, it's time to reassemble the pedal. So with the pedal reassembled, it's now time for the clutch cables. And I prepared a mess now already, so except this is not soldered on yet, but it will be fine for now. We just screw them in like on this side on those 2 holes, these two, and then we're fine for now. So with the clutch cables connected to this bracket and the pedal itself looking quite nice, we can now install them into the car. Okay guys, let's take a break from building the controls, and no, don't worry, it's not for net, but I just want to discuss a comment with you guys. Comment on one of my latest videos, and I have it here.
I have it printed out.
And the comment said, do you have any plans to register it for road use? If so, I wonder how to register it. Self-built vehicles in the Netherlands, because it involves going to the RTW, such as term, and having APK each year, again, a Dutch term as well. Thanks for the comments. To be fair, it's about this buggy, of course. I think everyone understands it. But yeah, I definitely want to drive this thing on the road. It would look like an absolute thrill. But like the guy said, it is very hard to register it in the Netherlands, like self-built vehicles, or anyway, there are very strictly laws about what you can do about your car. So it's more like a thing, if like, do you guys want to see it? If you guys want to see it, I might make it happen, but I need all your support on this channel. And for me, I definitely want to ride this thing on the road. Look, I think it's an absolute thrill to drive this buggy on the road, and like, yeah, I kind of want to do it, but it's very hard, so I need you guys' support. Let's continue building the controls so we can at least drive it. Okay, so it's time to mount the actual pedals to the frame, and for that I took this piece of flat bar, already drilled 3 tapped holes in it, threaded holes in it, as you can see. There you go. And the thing is, I want the pedals a bit mounted a bit on an angle like this, something like this. That's why I made this calculation. If you take a look at this, between these 2 tubes is 180mm, and that's those 180mm I made over here. And I want the angle, I want the pedal like 30mm at the end. So that's why I created this 30mm. Calculated how long the actual piece of bar needs to be, and I came on a 192mm, which I made from here to there, and this is the piece where I need to bend it. X-painting isn't my best quality. but let's go. And this is done the final part. Of course I need to weld this because, well, it's strong but it doesn't look nice. So weld that, and we'll weld it right here into the frame and mount the pedal on these holes. And after inspection I decided the angle was not enough, so I will take out the rubber headroom again and bend it a bit more. And the reason I want the pedal on an angle is because this will be full throttle, and instead of this, which is quite uncomfortable I reckon, so this is way better, and this will be like neutral, which is still good as well. Really nice. And then it will be welded in just like this. Really nice. But first I have to create the other two angled pieces out of this steel bar. So let's do that first.
A few moments later.
And with the other angled piece made, it's now time to install them into the buggy. Just like, wait a minute.
More moments later.
Something like this, of course, without the cables running this way. You have to clean that up, but for now the pedals look quite good just like this. And this is how it's looking for the front, the clutch, the brake and the throttle pedal. So the only thing we now need to do is weld it to the frame.
2,000 years later.
Okay guys, that's it for the SpongeBob time cards. It's currently
8:01 p.m.
So it's quite early in the morning. And I think we'll drive the motorcycle out and then work on the buggy. Well, on the pedals like I said I would. And actually do it right now. So I welded both of these plates in, so we can now reinstall the pedals. So with the clutch and the throttle pedal back installed, it's now time for the brake pedal, and I think we're just going to mount it straight onto this plate. There are some holes with a M6 thread inside, but we're not going to use them. We're going to drill new holes and mount it straight onto that red piece of metal. And with the brake pedal installed as well, everything looking quite good. Everything is good flush. Only thing is, brake pedal is a bit lower than the actual throttle pedal, so that's a bit of a shame, but I knew that would happen because we didn't put the brake pedal on an angled piece like that. So we can now reinstall these master cylinders back on there. And with the brake pedal fully installed as well, works quite good. In the next episode we can start working on the brake system, which I have all the ingredients for right here. And since we have both of the CBR1000 engines and the transfer case right there, we're not going to connect the cables for the clutch and the throttle because these engines need to come out. Because as you can see, it's more, that engine is more to the right, that one is to the left. It isn't centered, so we have to remove both of the engines and reinstall them to fit, like I said, the transfer case correctly. But we're going to do it in a different episode. But what we can do in this episode is install the muffler I bought. This is a center exhaust of a CBR1000RR, and we can install that one right now. So I bought these steel bushings, and I'll weld this thing right on there and this side to the frame. Do it on the other side as well, and of course get a tube from here down to what part of the frame is available. So with these two right on there, it's time to mount it like so. So as you can see, I welded on these 6mm steel bars to hold the muffler in place, and in my opinion it looks like really good. That's nice. Let's close the hood.
Pop the hood.
Let's go a bit more down, because if we'll burn this piece of bodywork, or you have to cut a bit out of here. But I think we'll just turn the muffler a bit more down, gives a bit more clearance. With the springs over there, so let's do that. There we go. This should be completely fine. nicely tucked away. So yeah, it looks really good in my opinion. What do you think? Let me know in the comments down below. And with the exhaust being done and the pedals taken care of, I think it's time. Thank you for watching this video and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye.